when you expand into a market like APAC or even Southeast Asia, there's various different culture. It is not a simple kind of a scenario whereby even you have a very solid product market fit, you got the right pricing strategy, but we'll hit what we call the invisible walls. As a global brand, when there's no local office, because most of the time our team is pretty lean, our sales team based in Singapore, we expand into Thailand. First layer is that when you're new technologies, the first thing that comes to them is the trust gap itself, right? And buyers are afraid that if anything goes wrong, I couldn't find a local person to hold accountability. So the trust gap itself is actually the first block in terms of my expansion into Thai market. Second is communication. A lot of time, especially when you speak to a Thai in English itself, they might not understand you, but they keep nothing that they understand. So the information was actually lost in translation. We couldn't really communicate well enough to identify who's really the real gatekeeper, because they don't usually appear in the off chat. You need someone like a local partner who can help you to maneuver around the jungle and get to them, and they can help you to even translate or even helping you to speak their language. The last block, they probably have some internal projects that led by person that they trust, and they do not want to put that on hold. Resources is quite scarce, especially tech team itself. So it's kind of like we are not competing with other competitors. We actually compete with the existing relationship internally. So that's a invisible block whereby it's not easy to unblock the deal itself unless you really have a good partner who can understand all this internal informations, whereby you can go straight down to where their pain point is and help them to unlock the potential itself.